In the past roughly 10 years, there have been a lot of quite popular books written by people who've taken a more militant stand against religion of all types and Christianity specifically. That viewpoint, has perhaps been a thread in the thinking of people in the academy for a long time, but the main thing that's new about it is the degree of its militancy. So I tend to take the view that it's better to refer to this movement as representing militant atheists, rather more than that there is a great deal new about it. That thread, certainly has existed since, as I mentioned, the late 19th century. I think, one can analyze lots of reasons why there's this renewed edge to the criticism of religion. There are many different countervailing forces. One certainly shouldn't rule out, what's been happening in this decade in the confrontation between, for example, Islam and the West and those kinds of things. And that's certainly been one factor in provoking these kinds of reactions. But by and large, the arguments that are put forward to justify the viewpoint of the militant atheists, they are not particularly new, even though the situation is perhaps new. The arguments that they put forward mostly are not terribly new. To say that, some of their arguments simply don't work. They don't make sense philosophically, they don't make sense scientifically, the arguments in their favor are not very strong. By and large, you don't make New York Times bestseller lists based on proving that somebody is wrong or putting together careful arguments to show that they're wrong. That's perhaps part of their attraction to a certain segment of the population, and that's what makes it a new kind of phenomenon, in that it's basically showing no respect for religion whatsoever, because the militant atheists think that religion is basically a bad thing and needs to be condemned.